Hey, give hi copyright to this is the I like this so much. The world's music of the world's great composers YouTube, okay, and it is the Roman Carnival Overture. Oh hell, I'll just show you. Okay, this is what I'm playing right now. Is this record, okay, and it is music of the world's great composers. I'm giving all rights and thank you so much for letting me play this. I don't know how that works, but I'm not trying to steal it. I just enjoy the music and I like to share it with others. Berlioz Band 1, the Roman Carnival Overture. This is a Reader's Digest, RCA, all credit given to them. La Forza del Destino Overture, Verdi. And then the next one will be Johann Strauss. And then we will listen to Arturo Basile. Oh, interesting last name. I knew some Basiles in Colombia. And I know one particularly. Great. So I'm going to put the music on. We're going to see how that goes. How are you? So I just called my county manager. And whoever is here, thank you so much. Hey, Sea Lightning. Hey, man. Okay, you're in the United States, right? So let me tell you something. I'm the first one to say what should a person do. And so I recognize that that's what I must do. Oh, okay. But you probably have a similar setup. I forgive me. I knew you were North America or on the border or something. And anyway, forgive me. Oh, my battery's low. Hold on. Grace! Graciela? Bring me the charger now, quick. I'm doing a live video. Be gentle. Be gentle when you pull it out. Be gentle. Okay. So, man. I called the county girls.
Here's the charger.
Thank you. Okay, off the screen, 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 turn away, off the screen. And sorry. I didn't get to make the appointment I wanted to make. I wanted to make an appointment. But I went ahead and decided to talk to the woman on the phone. This is gonna be like 1 minute because I can't do this. I can't connect it because then it turns off the music and I just want to be in a good vibe. So I said, the reason I'm calling is that I am seeing a trend around the world. I have been very blessed and I have traveled to 4 countries in the last 14 months, which include Colombia, Spain, Mexico, and France. I've also driven the United States to Missouri. I've also driven the United States to South Carolina. Precisely when that hurricane hit, I was driving. I have been observing the land, and I worked in the deep state, and I didn't know that. I was stupid. Anyway, so I said to the woman, I've been in these countries and I'm seeing a trend. And what I'm seeing is the concreting or paving of the world. And the more they pave, the more control they have over us. And we need to really start looking at, people need to start, I didn't tell her this, but people need to start having pattern recognition. This is my point. Anyway, I called to make the appointment, couldn't make the appointment because his secretary is not there, talked to her. And she was like very nice. And I said, you know what? And I said, blah, blah, blah. This is the reason I want to see him. Because I had met him a month ago when I went to the county meeting and I spoke up. And I'm going to post the video. And then I had a very nice conversation with him for half an hour. and his assistant. They listened, and he gave me his number and said, make an appointment with me. I said, you're going to give me an hour, maybe 2? And he laughed. He goes, probably an hour. So that was really nice. I said, because he wanted to hear more. I told him about my salt theory. I told him about fluoride. I told him about my hometown being the town that started the domino effect. And you can verify this on national news. My hometown is where the domino effect started. Fluoride being removed from the municipal water systems of Florida. And it was a lot of people, but I can say that I did go to a meeting like I did just now at the county meeting. And I just spoke a few words about fluoride and what I had understood and what had transformed my life and what had started me studying chemistry and alchemy and biology and trying to put this stuff together. And I've learned that words can make a difference, especially if you show up and you look them in the eye and you talk to them and you explain with your heart if it's true, right? If it's true for you. In my case, it's true. So it's very natural now for me to say what I think and think what I say and think about what I'm going to say, ideally in a kind way, because we've all been asleep. And every day I have a new revelation of some stupid ass shit that I believed in and did, and I'm very regretful for. And I have the beautiful, beautiful, wonderful, natural gifts of my daughters, of our daughters, to keep me in a space of humility and in hope, because I want to impact them with what I've learned in my life. And I do not want them to make the same mistakes I did. And I've made a lot. And I just want to say it's a really great path, because once you decide to embrace truth and speak with love, and it's really hard because a lot of times you feel really upset because you think that the other people remembered who you've been your whole life. But no, they've been living their life and they've created an opinion of you that they have, and that is absolutely limited in knowing who you are. We don't even know who our neighbor is if we haven't seen them in 2 months, right? Because your neighbor, all of us are changing. Ideally, we're changing and evolving. And I certainly wouldn't want to be judged for things I said in 2019 or even 2020 or even 2021 or 2022, when I still believed that there was something called that you could catch something from someone else in the same species. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. No animal has ever no horse has ever gotten another horse sick. And rabies is fake. And all the iatrogenic practices are absolutely effective. Start looking at your obituaries in your town. Take a look at the obituaries and how they've increased. Take a look. And if I'm wrong, I really mean it. Write me, and I will sincerely make myself look at this. But I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it on the church prayer list that is increasing every week. And what I hear in at least once or twice a day at a store or somewhere, someone is talking about an illness their loved one has. I've encountered people recently talking about, I heard in the last 2 weeks, I never heard this in my life. One man said, yeah, my dad went in the hospital and he's going to die tomorrow. And I said, and I went to him, he was about my age, and I said, look, my father died in 2021. And I said, and I regret the advice that I took and what I trusted. I regret that. And I believe that he could be alive today if I would have had information that I have now. And please, please, please don't say that. Don't put those vibes out there, because that's casting a spell. When we say things, we have to be very careful to project good, and to but call out and rebuke that which is bad. And I was reading the Bible yesterday, Matthew, good Lord, I believe it's chapter 5. And Jesus, is on the, Jesus calms the storm. Okay, that's, I think, what the KJV Bible says. Well, I should just read it if this battery doesn't die. But, hey!